I was just focused on being able to walk again, being able to hold my son again. So my first indication that something was wrong was when I was playing a pickup basketball game with a couple of coworkers, and in the middle of the game, I just completely shut down and felt sick, felt like I had the flu. Over the course of that week, my hands and my feet, I started to have tingling and pins and needles associated with that you would think of when your foot falls asleep. And then I started having trouble walking, which was odd. Carrying my son, my brand new son, 5 months old, Oliver, out to the car, I fell over nothing. I fell over just walking over my own 2 feet. So that's when I knew I needed to go back to the doctor. So I went to the ER, and their diagnosis that came back that day was anxiety. Even though I could barely walk, I was having pain in my hands and my feet. Something was definitely wrong. That first ER visit where they told me I had anxiety, that was $17,000 alone. Finally, I broke down and I went to our local hospital that's actually top rated, and I went into their ER, and within an hour, one of their neurologists told me, after doing thorough examination, you have Guillain-Barré syndrome. So they admitted me to the hospital, and within the next day, I was fully paralyzed. It took about 5 weeks in a rehab center for me to learn how to walk again, climb stairs, use a toothbrush, everything. Not only was I dealing with this, but I also had a 5-month-old son at home. The doctor that saw me every day in rehab was out of network. I didn't know. I didn't think to ask. I didn't think I had to ask at an in-network hospital. Despite my best effort to protest to my insurance company, the claim was denied. And what this episode has really taught me is that the insurance company model is broken. It's time to try something different. This is why I think we're talking today, and why I think Medicare for All is the way to go. A health crisis like this shouldn't mean financial crisis. People should not be declaring bankruptcy just because they want to live, and they want to live in good health. And if some issue happens to them, which is completely out of their control, it shouldn't mean financial ruin.